Recovered after Saturday's drinking.
Recovered after, yeah.
It was certainly I felt like a pre-season game in that sense, because I was struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the most I've sunk in a long time.
Yeah. I was really struggling.
The tequilas were a horrendous shout for me.
Yeah. Apologies. What did you think of the game, from what you remember?
Well, from what I remember, like I didn't think I was like out of it while I was watching the game. I thought I actually sat and watched the game. I wanted to watch it. I wanted to make a point of sitting and trying to watch it because I wanted to see
what we're trying to do,
what we've changed, what we're trying to do. And I did see that. I did see a plan. I saw more in 45 minutes than I did in about 5-6 months under Chris Powell.
Certainly the last,
oh no, I don't even mean to be horrible by saying that. I genuinely believe that I had no idea how Chris Powell wanted us to play. Straight away I can see how Kevin Bond wants us to play. You're not going to get it right straight away, but I at least saw some idea and like an invention of how we're trying to play. It's risky what we're trying to do.
Big time, especially for
and there's going to be a lot of heart in mouths moments.
Yeah.
But if you can nail it, you'll be a very good team.
Yeah.
Because it is the right way to play.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, I do agree.
If you can get it right, we could be right up there.
No. Yeah. It was quite funny when we saw the announcement pre-season about the you now being allowed to stand in the box for goal kicks. I thought it would only suit Liverpool and City, but it looks like it's going to be suiting us as well if we can get that right.
Yeah, I found that very odd.
Yeah, it was weird to see, wasn't it? Really,
very weird.
I've never seen that.
Because for as long as I've watched football, well, everyone like of all ages, for as long as we've watched football, that's not been a thing.
Yeah.
Now it's.
I'm pretty sure someone shouted, "What we doing?" Not realising it was a rule change. Yeah. But yeah, the first half weren't great. Don't get me wrong. But we were trying something.
Yeah.
There was some sort
Who
of...
booed?
No, just...
There was... The worrying thing was there was more than one person doing it.
There was a
section of supporters booing at half time when the game was 0-0.
Yeah.
Like
first game of the season.
First game of the season.
Everyone's blowing. It's quite a hot day.
Yeah, it was quite warm. It's like your first... Like you've had your pre-season games, you've had your training. But this is your first competitive game of the season. It might be a little bit of a shock to the system. And you're booing. You obviously haven't watched.
Yeah.
You've not been watching.
You always didn't fucking watch last season if you're booing that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I'd be cheering when he was at half time last year. So.
Yeah, we haven't conceded yet.
Yeah.
Obviously we did concede. But
yeah, and it was from their point of view, good goal. From our point of view, shit. At the time, I didn't realise. I did, but re-watching it, I realised how there were certain people that didn't follow runners really, and that's kind of created a lot of gaps. And
I'll be honest, I haven't watched the highlights.
Yeah, it was just.
It's a good strike.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good from their point of view. They'll say, "Well done, runners off the ball, create the option," but from us, we'll be like, "What the fuck? Like, that can't happen."
Just track your runner.
But having said that, it's one of them, innit? I mean, if we'd have scored it, I wouldn't have complained. I wouldn't have been like, "Oh look, they should have marked the runners." So. They've earned that goal. I thought the second half we were a lot better. Like, so.
I'll tell you what might have helped us score a goal, having fucking Stephen Humphries on the pitch.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
What's that about?
I mean, and the official line of because Theo scored against Millwall, I don't buy that. I think
so. He's not had a knock. Yeah,
I don't
Humphries
buy that.
wasn't injured. Didn't get a knock in training. That was tactical to not start him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't. He's quite mysterious, Bond, like that. I don't buy that as the reason.
I hope it's not the reason.
I kind of think he might have looked at it and gone, I'm not going to get 90 out of you, so I'd rather you come on against, rather than play you and bring on Theo or whatever. But that would have made more sense to me, but I might be looking too much into it, but that just seems a bit odd.
I'll tell you the one...
It would have been like us sort of playing, I know he's left, but it would have been like putting Milligan on the bench and starting Class.
Yeah.
You're not being. But you know what I'm saying? They're saying, because Class done really well against Averley or something like that. Play your strongest 11, and no disrespect for Theo, he's not in that 11 if we're playing our strongest 11.
No, I don't think he is either. But in that 11 that we did start with, only thing I think he got wrong was, in my opinion, Goodship should have been through the middle and Theo wide.
Yeah. I mean, he's been doing it all pre-season, but this is a geezer that scored about 80 goals in 90 games, or whatever, something close to that, and we're playing him out wide.
Like, I'm not going to claim this quite as my own. It was a mate of ours said this, but he was spot on with it. Could you imagine when Swindon signed Charlie Austin and they stuck him out on the wing?
Yeah,
it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that is a weird one. I mean, maybe it's. Well, it obviously is tactical. Maybe he's looked at it in pre-season and thought, actually, I don't think you'll get a lot of goals at this level, but you do bring something to the table.
Play him up front, he'll have half a chance, wouldn't
it? It depends. Because we are trying to play a system where we are playing it out from the back. He probably is almost saying to him, look, I don't necessarily want you to be a left mid, or sorry, a left winger or whatever. I want you to be a left forward.
I think.
So and similar to almost McLaughlin.
Yeah, I think we are suffering a little bit. Like, now we have signed a winger, but at the time of this game, we didn't. We only had McLaughlin as like the only.
He's literally the only winger we got now. Oh, sorry,
and he was poor.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
I've always found him to be a player that's very inconsistent, but he'd have flashes, like he'd pop up with a not only a goal, but he'd go on little goal scoring bursts.
Yeah, and like, there was normally good goals as well, in fairness.
Yeah, or he'd go on like bursts of assists. But as soon as you stop doing either of them, you just become poor.
Yeah.
And he isn't doing anything at the minute. And you've got like first game of the season, clean slate. He was someone that wasn't injured last season, and that season where everyone seemed to get injured, he wasn't. He was poor last season, so you think, all right, yeah, it was a rough season. Rough season for everyone. You think, like, clean slate, get a bit fitter again, and he still looked just like he didn't want to be out there.
It's the first time, because I do like him, and it's the first time I sort of thought we looked out of his depth. Because I think that gets overused quite a lot, out of his depth. But I watched that and I thought, you've tried to take your winger on every time, your fullback on every time, and he's dispossessed you every time.
Yeah.
And that's and fair play, he was trying, but it just weren't happening. Hopefully it was just the first game of the season, and it was one of them, and he just didn't have his head in the game. Whatever, hopefully it's one of them. But he's got a year left in his contract. If he carries on with performance like that, he won't be in next year.
He won't be in the team.
He won't be in the team, but I mean, he won't be in next year. Do you know what I mean? He's literally fighting for his future in that sense. And
I think he seems a little bit fragile. Not injury fragile. I mean, like, because I noticed at one point, Milligan has kind of received the ball short off the goalkeeper, and he's played it down the line. Like, sort of, he's had to look over the shoulder. He's seen where McLaughlin is, and he's played the ball without even really looking. And he's nowhere near on the same wave. He hasn't even moved. Yeah. So Milligan looks like he's played a shit ball because he's kicked it off the pitch. But he's like, no, the only reason that's gone off the pitch is because you have made the run.
Yeah.
And he's bollocked him for it, and he goes into his shell after that.
Yeah.
He can't. That's what I mean about being fragile.
Yeah, maybe there was something not right about him last season, and maybe it's just carried on because, as I say, I like him. But last year he wasn't right. There was something wasn't right about him, and he looked kind of like he was the same on Saturday, which is a bit of a concern, to be honest.
Because he don't look unfit.
No, it wasn't like he was.
Not like he's carrying weight. No.
Yeah, he was fine.
He looks the same.
Yeah.
Like
he might not be mentally. He might just have such a poor year mentally, and sort of. And in terms of like playing well, that he's struggling.
But you have got to be careful how you treat a player like that. Like, what's your next move? Because if he has a poor game like he did on Saturday, you drop him. No, his head's gone even more now.
Yeah,
tough one. Do you persist with it? Do you?
It depends out. Because this new fella we've signed on loan, he was warming up with the team, wasn't he? Or he was cool, or whatever. He was doing the runs, doing the fitness runs.
So was Ridgewell.
So he's obviously been here. At least since that day, probably a couple of days before. So if he's looking sharp, if he's looking sharp in training, and say Goodship as well, and Maka is a bit off it, then you probably start with him and you do drop Maka.
I've got a theory on like the announcement of this Leicester guy. Is it Nduku? Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. To be honest. I'm not going to lie. It's one I've not even like sort of tried. I've just saw it. And I was like, okay.
I think it's Nduku. My theory on it is a complete guesswork, but obviously there is a photo of him. He was at the Coventry game doing some fitness work.
Yeah, that's what I saw, I didn't realise at the time, in fairness.
No, I didn't.
I only got in the ground literally as the teams were coming out.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to get rid of that Barnet.
Oh, yeah.
That red hair.
Cool.
Shave that off.
Yeah.
But my theory is that it was probably done like just too late to be involved on Saturday, and then the whole Yearwood thing kicked off. So it was like, right, we've got to get this sorted first before.
Yeah, potentially. That came a bit out of the blue.
Come very out of the blue.
Because there was no sort of... There was rumours earlier on the season, what is it? Rotherham
come in with 200 grand.
Yeah, which is a piss take.
That is a piss take.
Yeah, I can't understand why we turned that down and just basically said fuck off, because that is a... But yeah, I think it's supposedly 500 grand. And to be fair, at the time, I said to you, didn't I? I was like, we got offered 200, so if it's 500 with add-ons, I'd probably take it.
No, I'd snap their hands off.
Because it
looks like that's what everyone's done.
Yeah, I think yes. I know me and you've got different views on him, like you would in that sense, but there is a player in there. But I think in order for it to be released, he actually has to play higher.
Yeah, I think you are right. I don't disagree that there's not a player in there. I just felt that he had such a poor season last year. Yeah. Again, like everyone did. We're not singling people out.
He admitted it himself as well, didn't he?
But I think he is still young.
And he's 19. You know what I mean? He's really young. It's not like he's 23.
Yeah.
Which is young.
Which is still young. But I think if we didn't sell him now, and we got, supposedly it's £500,000 plus add-ons, etc. But I think if we didn't sell him now, and he went on to have another poor season like last year,
he would have been forgotten about.
His market value is zero.
Yeah, his name would have been forgotten about.
Yeah. So if he's a potential sellable asset for us, and we got a good offer, that's why he's gone. Because you've got that risk of, what if he has another poor season?
Yeah.
And he's very young, and he's starting to look a little bit injury prone as well.
Yeah, he's taken a few knocks, hasn't he, the last year.
So I don't blame Ron at all for cashing in.
No, I
we
don't,
are
to be honest.
Severely lacking in a creative midfielder. We need a real spark in midfield. Drew wasn't giving us it.
No, he was our attacking midfielder. You know what I mean? But
he's never scored a goal.
Yeah, and it's one of them.
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna have a guess. What was it? 60 odd games he played.
Yeah.
3 assists at most.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I don't know, but
he was an energetic midfielder. Yeah. He was not an attacking midfielder.
He brought a spark, but he's not an attacking midfielder. He's box to box. Yeah. Is what he was. He was good at getting the ball and running with it.
Yeah.
And he had a horrendous first touch, or even first or second, either one. It was
second touch.
Second touch was not going to tackle. Yeah. So it was.
And
but yeah, there's a player in it.
I've seen better shooting on some 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
In terms of connecting with the ball, he scuffed everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I hope he does well.
Yeah, I hope
and even for the sake of us, because he say he does well, and we 10% sell him.
Make us a bit more money.
He goes to $5 million.
I don't.
And the way players are going now, he'll be worth $15 million in about 3 years. So.
I don't bear any grudges to him at all, but I think we were right to sell him.
Yeah, no, I do. I think it's one of them. Bond is obviously a really good coach, and he's trying to get us to play really good football. But maybe being at this level and with the certain players around him, he weren't going to release that potential. And playing a level above when you're playing against better people as well, not only with but against, it does make you a better player. So
it does. He's got a tough job getting in that team.
Yeah, I don't think he will, but
because they spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think they're the third favourites to go up.
Yeah.
So, but
that'll be another Jack Payne situation, won't it? Because Huddersfield went up his first year there.
Yeah, potentially.
And then he sort of found it he found it hard enough getting in there.
Well, I mean, if he turns out to be another Jack Payne, I mean, I'm sure he won't mind, because let's face it, he's pretty good.
Your wallet's looking a bit bigger.
Your wallet's looking bigger. You've now got yourself another decent team in League One permanently. He got man of the match on Saturday as well, so he's probably found a good fit for him there. So, but that probably going back to the Drew thing, that probably did fuck us over though, because he would have started over Heim. Heim wouldn't have started, not a chance. No. You know, the way we're trying to play with Minigan being that sort of what do you want to call it, the point of the midfield three that drops in, and you let the other two midfielders do a bit of the running forward. That would have been perfect for Drew. Unfortunately, that Milligan is playing where Heim probably wants to play, but he's better at it
when he's fit at Kiernan.
Yeah, and he's better at it. So he doesn't really. If Milligan's here, he doesn't really fit into the team.
Nah, not at all. Does Dieng fit in that role as well?
More so than Heim.
All three.
More so than Heim.
What you mean? in actual midfield, not the defensive.
I'm not the defence. Hyam's probably better at that than Dieng. If you're going to get rid of Milligan, say Milligan's out, I'd probably say Hyam's next in line, or Keenan.
Yeah.
Depending on where Keenan's going to play.
Problem I've always had with Hyam is that he just portrays to be a bit of a hard man, but hurts himself.
It's true though, isn't it?
Well, imagine any time Roy Keane went in for a tackle where he pulled his groin, or his hamstring, or his calf.
To carry on, wouldn't he?
Because that's what Hyam does.
Yeah. I if we're going to sign this new fella it looks like we're potentially getting 2 more centre mids.
Ethan Hamilton, this is the one that's cropped up today. Man United.
And obviously Ollie Lee. If them two come off, I would have assumed it's one or the other, but say we get both.
But we have lost one now. We have lost one with Dru.
True.
And I would have said we needed one anyway before Dru leaving.
I know we still have a couple of people out and all that, but if everyone is fit, we've got too many midfielders.
I don't think there's ever going to be a scenario where everyone's going to be fit.
Yeah, but I think the only one that won't be fit will be Hyam in midfield, in actual midfield. Manton last year played on with fair play to
Manton was fine, fitness levels.
Dru's now gone.
So was Dieng.
He started. He again started the season injured, but played through it and then just carried on playing. You know, whilst that was our problem area in terms of probably our poorest, it wasn't our weakest in terms of numbers.
No, it was just the players weren't good enough.
Yeah, so I don't think that. But Milligan looks like he's going to be fine. Keenan, I know he's now injured, but if he has to step up,
I'm assuming we haven't said too much on that one, so I'm assuming it's not going to be too long term.
Couple of weeks, I've heard.
Yeah, so that's.
I heard. When was it? Was it on Saturday? We heard.
Yeah.
I heard 3 weeks.
I think that one's just a case of his body is just broken down a little bit. He went through like 2 years of rehab.
Yeah.
And he's come
back. Got chucked in the deep end.
He come back towards the end of the season, like it was February. He come back in the team, played about 10, 11 games. Then you have a little break, and you come back into a pre-season, and it's like your body is just like, fucking hell, when do I get a break?
Yeah, no, he done well as well when he played. So
I think he's just pulled up with all that.
But going back to that midfield, I don't see, no respect, I don't see any team almost saying we'll have him. So the only way, if someone's going to leave, we're probably going to have to mutually agree for him to leave.
I don't think. Take him
on. But that's it probably won't be both, and if it isn't both, there's no need to get rid of them. But if we sign 2, Ollie Lee's a weird, but I'm not gonna. It is Ollie Lee, isn't it?
It's Ollie Lee and Ethan Hamilton.
I've not seen Hamilton play before ever, but going by what other fans have said and just by looking at his stats, he looks like he could be decent. Yeah, because we need a goal from midfield.
4 goals in 14 games for Rochdale last year. For a centre midfielder in a poor team, that's quite impressive.
Yeah.
The only concern I would have about it is we've lost a player in Dru who had 2 years left on the deal, 2.5 years left on the deal.
2 years, yeah, something like that.
And we're replacing him with loans.
I think you're gonna this time of year though.
So it's
quite late in it.
So
almost.
it's still a problem area that needs fixing in a year's time.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, we still need it. And the thing is in a year's time, Milligan might retire. Hyam will probably go. Dieng will probably go.
Have they only got a year
left?
left?
Probably go, yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not getting.
So it will be an area we do.
Jesus Christ,
improve.
they're not getting new contracts.
Yeah, but it is what it is, isn't it? But
yeah.
What did you make of Goodship? It's a hard one.
It was difficult to pass any judgment on him because he was playing out of position.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's me judging Goodship on playing in midfield is like judging Oxley playing centre mid.
Yeah, it was hard. I think I'm not going to say he struggled, but it's not his position. You can tell, yeah.
He did not look anywhere near as out of his depth as McLaughlin did.
No,
and McLaughlin's been playing at this level for about 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, I didn't think he did either. Yeah, but that's an interesting. It's hard to comment on that one really. That's gonna have to be a wait and see.
You're just gonna have to let it run. A bit like what I said about McLaughlin. You can't now bomb him out of the team. You've got to, if that's where you're going to play him and you're going to try and turn him into a bit of a wide player, you've got to let it happen.
Yeah.
Because it isn't going to happen overnight. The same as this whole new system we're trying to play.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. Oh,
you've
got
to leave it.
I mean,
I fucking hate it when you tinker with your team. Like, if everyone's fit and that's the team you've picked, stick with it. Like, that was like a horrendous trait that Chris Powell had.
Yeah, I do tend to agree.
I know injuries played a huge factor in that last year, but we didn't play the same 11.
Yeah.
Two games in a row.
There was a massive
season.
spell when we kept changing formation every game as well, and I was like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Like,
I'm pretty sure the first 5 or 6 games of last season there was different formations in every game.
Yeah, I don't even want to fucking talk about last season. You know, I keep thinking about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just talk about the game still. What about Milligan and Ralph?
Very impressed with both of them.
Yeah, I was too.
Very impressed with Ralph.
Yeah.
I loved him.
Yeah, no, I did. I was taking the piss out of a few people that in pre-season said, "Oh, he looks better than Coker in one pre-season friendly," and I was like, "Calm down, mate. You know, let's see what he's like against actual league. Against an actual, in an actual league game. I get Millwall were a league opposition, but it's a friendly.
It was a second string.
And it was their B team, and he did look mustard.
I don't think he lost a single duel.
No.
He won every header.
He looked really good.
Won every tackle.
Yeah.
Anything that was down his side, the cross didn't come in.
Yeah.
Whether it was just getting a hip on it and it went out for a corner.
Yeah. Well, you've done your job, then, didn't you?
He got something on it.
Yeah, you've done your job as a fullback. Rule number 1: don't
defend.
Don't let your cross come in.
If you're playing a flat 4, okay, you may get an opportunity to go forward if a winger's going to tuck in and cover you.
Which we will in this system.
Yeah, you
That's
will.
how we'll play.
But first and foremost, you're a fullback. You're not a wing back. If you're playing in a flat 4, you're a fullback. So your first job is to defend. And I thought he defended really well.
No, I did. It's going to be interesting to see what it's like when everyone settles and we start seeing players. It might be more of a home and away thing, but on Saturday when he gets the ball and goes forward with it. Because he didn't necessarily go forward a lot.
No, he didn't have a lot going forward.
But, yeah, I was really impressed.
And maybe that was intentional. No,
it might have been just a tactic, home and away sort of thing. But
I'm going to go as far as saying it's one of the most solid debuts I've seen.
Certainly from a player that isn't a striker that scored.
Yeah, there's not like a flair player.
Yeah.
Like, for a defender to come in and be 100% solid.
Yeah.
It was a very impressive debut.
Yeah. Milligan was a touch above.
Yeah, Milligan was good.
That was a level above performance, really.
He needed someone in there, though, with him.
Yeah, he looked so much better when Cox coming, I thought.
Because he must have thought, someone wants the ball off me.
Trying to get the ball.
Someone's showing for the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas he's been looking at the back of Haim's head for the past hour.
Yeah. But I was really impressed with him. And I tell you also, and I've not been... It's not that I've not been a fan. Last pre-season, I thought he looks good. Then he got injured. And when he came back, I thought he was dog shit. And that's Lennon. I thought he had a really good game.
Oh, I thought he had a good game. Yeah.
I thought he had a really good game.
I'm very similar to you. I thought he looked an animal in like both boxes last pre-season.
Yeah.
Was going to pop up from corners and score us a few goals. Yeah, had his injury problems. Come back end of last season. Thought he was a fucking bomb scare, to be honest.
And that's probably just been rushed back. But he was good. But
maybe with like a full pre-season behind him now, we're gonna see something a bit better. But that was, I thought, his best game for us.
Yeah.
Brilliant block on the line.
Yeah, that was really good.
In the first half.
Yeah, that was really good.
Read that situation well. I actually thought Oxley committed himself far too early on that one.
Yeah, which he never normally does.
Yeah.
Which might have been why he got caught out, because he might have panicked and probably in hindsight thought, actually, I shouldn't have gone for that one.
He went
at the end of the day, we didn't get
early.
6 minutes, so fuck it, it worked. But
yeah.
But
there was lots of
overall,
positives.
I thought there was a lot. There were certainly more positives than negatives.
Yeah, I know we've lost the game.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the last time I come out of a Southend game going, there was positives there.
Well, obviously apart from not the last game of the season in that sense,
yeah,
but I know what you're saying.
I wasn't trying to analyse that one. I was just so happy.
I know what you're saying. A proper game where we've.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
There was certainly more positives than negatives, and you can see what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
There are players that look like they're gonna improve.
Yeah, no, that's what I think.
There are some that are maybe staying still and possibly going backwards.
Yeah.
But there are players here that look like they will improve under this system.
Yeah. My one concern with it is it too high level?
Yeah.
That's my only concern with it. Are we actually gonna? And it wouldn't be a critique as such. Yeah, because I don't want him just to abandon the system, but are we going to continue to do it? And 2 months down the line, we go, actually, we clearly can't play this.
We've got one win.
Yeah, we've got one win, and they're now bottom. It was against Bury or Bolton, you know, and they played a team of kids, and that's our only win. And
we ain't going to be playing Bury. That will get called off.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean that's my only concern with it. But don't abandon it. But
yeah, you got to stick.
But if we say 12 games in, one win, and every game we're going, actually these players can't play that, then we're a bit like, oh shit.
I will be intrigued.
We're probably lucky in the sense that we're trying this tactic in a season where, let's face it, only 2 other teams are going down apart from 2 confirmed.
Yeah.
So
it will be an absolute miracle if.
Bury are going to get kicked out.
It will be a miracle if Bury are still in existence by the end of the season.
Yeah.
And
Bolton are playing a mixture of kids and about
10.
six actual pros.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, you would like to think 2 of the relegation spots are already gone this year.
So in that we've probably had a bit of a touch, but let's just hope that the players step up and improve, because there's some players, there's some decent players.
There is decent
we've got a good team. We said it last season.
It's like Sam Manson has not become a shit player overnight.
No, it is what it is, I guess. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
What do you make of the Liam Ridgewell signing? Actually, before we move on.
I've got no issue with like signing players that are a bit older.
I
don't think fitness is going to be a problem. Yeah. But I just think, fucking hell, where's this money coming from? Because he ain't going to be cheap.
No, I mean you never know. I guess he might have thought, fuck it. He's quite local. He's a Kent boy, isn't he? But
yeah. He's been out in America.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He might think, I
want to come home now.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think he's potentially a decent signing.
I think it's a very good signing.
I've always thought he's a bit of a character, so I've liked him myself. But
that photo where he's wiping his arse.
That got blown massively out of proportion.
The
story just sent it to his mates, and then they leaked it basically or something like that.
Yeah, like a year later.
It was like some sort of private joke they was having, rather than him doing it properly. But yeah, but I think it's potentially a good signing.
And it was like £200. Yeah, like, it's not like he's sitting there with $100 wiping his arse with it.
But no, I think it's potentially a good site.
But I like
history record.
I like that it's a bit of a gag that he's had, but he's obviously a character.
Oh yeah, that's
what we've been missing.
I
just hope he hasn't brought in too many characters.
No, I don't think he has.
Clash.
They're older, isn't they? Like Milligan and Ridgewell.
I just hope there's not that element to it that you've brought in a few too many.
Yeah, no, I'll let you know, but I think we're all right. I think he's done really well with the transfers. So,
do
you think,
going back to quickly the midfielders we were talking about, like if we get them both in, or even if we get them one, we've had a solid window.
Oh, I think we've done well now, to be honest.
Like people that are flapping on like the 1st of June because we haven't signed anyone. Do you not know how it works by now?
Yeah.
Like genuinely, do you not know how it works by now? First of all, loanees only really become available late in the window because those clubs have done their business and they've now looked at their list of players that they're deeming surplus to requirements. So they're the ones that become available for loan. Also, we signed as many players on the 1st of August as we'd signed in the 5 or 6 weeks previous to that because you haven't got to pay them for July. So you save yourself some money there. It's like, just think about these things. That's why we're, inverted commas, slow in the window.
Yeah. We're not. Every year, mate,
we're not. Bond, Ron Martin, they're not sitting there doing nothing. Just because you can't see it or hear it doesn't mean it isn't happening behind the scenes.
It does roll me up on that Facebook page, not gonna lie.
Why haven't we signed anyone? It's the 31st of May.
Well, it's because you get that twat Steve Evans buying their whole league every year. Every time he goes to a new team, he buys 30 players.
Yeah.
So everyone thinks.
Peterborough have signed 9 players.
Yeah. Well, they pay for it.
Yeah, they've bought them all.
Yeah.
They
pay for their players.
We sign free agents or loanees or the occasional nominal fee.
Yeah.
So free agents hang out for the best deal possible.
Yeah.
And that's why it can be a little bit slower there. The reason we got Goodship so early was because we were his best offer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Brandon. Would you want to Jump up 4 divisions? Nah.
Yeah.
He's not going to say that, is he? So that's why we signed him early.
Yeah. I think we've done well. Let's theoretically say that we've signed... Let's say we've signed this Hamilton fella instead of Lee. I think it'd be Lee. Could be both. I think it'd be Lee out of the 2. But let's say Hamilton's signed. What do you think our strongest 11 is? When everyone is fit. And with the new players, obviously.
Are we going with what I would play as well, or are we sticking with this 4-3-3?
Go with the 4-3-3. Because I would assume this is what he's going to stick with. It's quite hard because it's a system that...
And we've got good forward players.
From in my point of view, it doesn't get the best out of everyone. No. But that's what he's going with.
I don't see how you get the best out of Cox in that formation.
I don't see where he plays in that formation, to be honest with you. Unless we're playing a 4-3-3, and instead of it being...
And the 3 midfielders are like in a straight line rather than a triangle.
Rather than some sort of... I'm getting a bit too technical with that, but you know what I'm saying? But if it is literally, right, we're playing Milligan and Cox and, say, Manton.
Yeah.
Which the balance would be odd, I think, but...
If we're sticking with that 4-3-3, Oxley in goal.
Yeah.
Everyone's fit. Yeah?
Everyone's fit.
Demetriou, Ridgewell, Shaughnessy, Ralph, Milligan, Manton. Then if he's signed, Hamilton. Humphreys up top, good ship, and this Nduku on either side of him.
So it's quite. I suppose this probably shows that it is hard for us to fit players in because I'm not the same as you there.
So I can't believe I'm not putting Cox in that. Yeah. But I don't. You do not get. I could put him in centre midfield. I could put him up front.
Yeah.
But then I'm not playing Humphreys. You can't play Humphreys wide.
No.
You can't play Cox wide.
No.
So it's a real difficult one how you get the best out of our forward players in that team.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It's because another player we ain't put in there, which I know straight away I thought I'd put him in, but then I thought, actually, where would be Kiernan? Pre-season, I thought, he'd be a nailed-on starter. This injury obviously hasn't helped him, but now I'm a bit like, actually, where does he fit?
The centre halves are a bit up in the air, to be honest. I think.
Yeah.
Because Lennon played well. I thought Lennon had a very good game.
Yeah.
Shagnessy played well. Fucking.
He started a bit shaky, I thought, and then settled down. Missed that sitter. That bloke, didn't he? Absolute sitter. I just think he's taken his after ball. Yeah. I think he's almost gone,
shut him.
I'm getting the ball.
I think he's shut him.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he's gone, this is actually... I'm saying he's so shocked the ball's come to him and he is free that he's panicked.
Yeah.
If you see his reaction was a case of, that.
Because
that was a sitter.
That's the definition of a free header.
Yeah.
You put that on target, you've scored.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Anywhere on target, you've scored.
Yeah.
Because the keeper was rooted. The keeper couldn't believe his luck that went wide.
I couldn't believe. They couldn't believe the luck.
Have you seen the photo of their defender behind him?
Yeah.
And he looks like he's just seen a ghost.
Yeah.
He can't believe he missed it. I couldn't believe he missed it.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was quite late on, that chance, wasn't it? And we had a hat trick of late chances. We had that one. Humphreys hits the bar, and Ralph has a good header. Tips over.
That
was a really good header.
Yeah.
So we certainly had chances to get ourselves back into the game. On another day, we win that 3-1.
We probably do.
Because they had, from what I can remember, 2 real chances.
The one off the line
scored one,
and the goal.
The one that Lennon got off the line, and then
I think it would have been.
And then we have 3 that we miss.
I think it would have been a draw. They couldn't have moaned.
No.
It's one of them. I'm not saying we should have won it. I don't think we should have. But
I don't think we deserve to win the game when you start Humphreys on the bench.
No, probably not.
Again, I'm not saying we would have won it, but I don't think we did. I with the front 3, I don't think we actually set out to try and win that game.
No.
I don't know why. Because they were playing... the game itself felt very odd.
It's kind of why I do think that Humphreys must have been... Something weren't right. Little knock, maybe.
Maybe he felt ill.
Maybe with that mask on, he can't play 90 minutes. Yeah. I don't know. But there's something...
If you've genuinely
I can't see how somebody that's coached Champions League games and has looked at that and gone, actually, yeah, because he scored 2 goals in a pre-season friendly against Millwall's B team, I'm going to start him in a league game.
The bloke that kept me up.
Yeah, over the bloke. One, he scored.
Kept me
2,
a job.
Yeah, literally he's kept me employed, but 2 has been banging goals in for fun in pre-season. Yeah. And good goals as well, like that free kick.
Still wearing that mask.
Yeah.
So I'm not buying that as...
Yeah, I reckon it might be he can't play 90. We'll find out Saturday, because I'm assuming he's going to start. And if he gets hauled off, I'm going to back that theory.
Yeah.
That they might have said it's too much of a risk because you've got, you know... And it is true. I remember my mate broke his nose and he had his redone and he couldn't do anything for ages because they said, you get a slight knock on that,
you've got to do it again.
You've got to redo it again.
Oh, I think he'll have to wear that mask all season.
Potentially. If he's playing football, like, in a way he gets stuck in.
Because you're not going to have an opportunity to rest it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get it reset at the start of the summer. He got it reset probably about halfway through.
Yeah.
So it probably... I've never broken my nose, but it probably hasn't had anywhere near long enough to fully reset.
Well, mine I didn't get it treated. It's just healed.
Because I know you break it, and then you actually got to get it re-broken to straighten it.
Yeah. I just can't be
It sounds quite a painful process. What I did like though was he didn't look like he was going to shy away from it.
That's what I'm saying. The way he plays,
absolutely smashed into the keeper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way he plays, he's going to get stuck in.
I love that though. I love that. If you can't win the ball, just
have a
little nudge on him. I'm not saying boot him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying hurt him.
No, I agree. I didn't even do my 11 actually. I better.
Yeah, go on.
It is hard, but I would tweak the system. It would be a 4-3-3, but it would be tweaked.
Right.
So it wouldn't be with your 2 wide forwards, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, Oxley in goal. I don't think he's going to be the same after the injury, so I think I'll still go Elvis at right back. I don't think Dimitri's going to be up to it. I might be wrong, but throughout his career he's never been injured, and he got 2 bad ones last year.
He did get.
And I just think it might have fucked him a bit. He's not the quickest anyway.
No, he's not.
He runs like he's on quicksand a lot of the time. But yeah, so in right back, Ralph left back. Centre half is an hard one.
I think right now that's the toughest position to call.
Definitely right at the moment.
The 2 centre backs.
Yeah. I think one of them will be Shaughnessy. I think that's now Shagnessy. I think that's nailed on. And I suppose it is dependent on where Bond sees Kiernan playing. He said he sees him as centre half, didn't he? Am I right in saying that?
I think so, yeah. So that charts another one in the mix.
I mean, I'd probably say Kiernan. I think I would. I think that's what he'd play
with Shaughnessy.
Yeah, I might be wrong. I think Ridgewell's just been signed as a bit of cover, really. I might be wrong in saying that.
It's not a bad bit of cover to have.
It's a good bit of cover, isn't it?
Well, certainly, that it's what he'll do around the place that we don't see. It'll be talking to the younger players, someone like Elvis, talking to him every day.
Yeah.
Even talking to Ralph, who's he's not a kid, but he's 25, 26.
Yeah.
Not having someone that's
just coaching you through a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. And he does do a bit of coaching as well.
Does
he? He does coach.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then Milligan probably as the one actually. Then the midfield, I'd go for one of these new players, so Leo or Hamilton.
Yeah.
One of them, and then probably Manton. Then I'd play Cox in the 10, and up front Humphreys and Hopper. If everyone's fit.
If everyone's fit,
and your fullbacks are the ones providing you with.
Even if it's just for if we pull I don't know, someone dog shit in the FA Cup. Just I want to see that front 3 of Cox, Humphreys and Hopper.
Mate, I wouldn't mind seeing it again. Say we're mid-table and we're playing top of the league. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I just want to. I don't care when I see it. I just want to see it once.
I genuinely think if them 3 were all fit and playing in a system it might even have to be 3 at the back with wing backs, whatever.
Yeah.
But them 3 playing, I think you're going to cause some teams problems.
I think he might do. I think to get the best out of Cox, to play him in a 10, you've got to play 3 at the back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's difficult. It's hard because it's not necessarily what I think that Cox in the 10 with 4 at the back. I'm with you. It suits better with 3 at the back, but I just think that's what he might try and aim for.
Yeah.
Because you can't put Cox on the bench.
No.
If we start putting Cox on the bench, then honestly, we might as well fucking sack him now.
We might as well.
I don't mean that sounds ridiculous, but honestly, you cannot bench Cox. Different at the moment, that's fair enough. He hasn't played pre-season, completely different. I wouldn't expect him to start a game probably for at least the next 2 weeks, at least minimum. And I'd expect him to play in the under-23s game before then as well. But if we're 2 months in and he's going Theo and Goodship or whatever and Cox on the bench, that's question marks raised big time. Yeah. So he has to play somewhere.
Yeah, Cox has got to play.
That's what I mean. He has to play somewhere. I mean. So maybe we will change the system once everyone is fit.
Yeah,
so.
I think he's got to, because like I've just said, we've got a good sort of selection of centre backs to only play 2 of them.
Yeah.
We've got a good selection of forwards.
And you think Kipriano's coming back as well, when he's another centre half. All right, he's probably bottom choice out of them.
Centre back / left back.
He played a number of games and looked quite assured there.
He's never looked poor, I don't think.
No, so it's another option. Even that left back, you've got that Andre Blackman fella. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
I think he's only here until Kipriano's fit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that might indicate that Kipriano's not that far off.
No, he's back running.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I mean. So I think it's like the month-to-month contracts. It's
just to make sure you're safe.
If
Ralph gets injured
trial.
now, if Ralph gets injured now, he now comes in, and I'm fine with that.
He didn't have anything last year. Blackman
no,
hasn't been at a club for over a year.
chips.
So, and this is what I was saying earlier. That's his best option.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably his only option. In fairness.
Yeah, no, probably was his only option. It probably was.
Yeah.
It was, and it's like, I guess, adequate cover. I don't know. I saw him play 45 minutes against Billericay.
Yeah. He weren't great, but I'm not going to judge him on that.
I can't really judge him.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge him on that.
No, I thought.
I don't think we'll see him play.
I thought Yearwood was shit that game and all, and he just got bought.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. So one of them.
He's been bought off reputation though, rather than last season.
Not off of last season, but there is just things there, isn't there? I think there's just little.
It's his age. His English.
There's little. You see little snippets of like class, and you think, oh, that's good. That other people at this level don't have. That little just burst of pace, a little sort of touch and a little turn. He used to do that quite a lot. The ball would come into him and he'd turn before someone's got there, and you don't really get that.
It's almost like someone that needs to play in a team that's doing well.
That's something I think at playing at level above, he'll release more of that potential. I don't think he would have done it here, to be honest. But Blackpool Saturday. Any idea about Blackpool? I've got a fucking clue about them.
No.
I just saw they got Simon Grayson in as manager. Like obviously in pre-season, that's it. I'm not seeing anything about it.
No, I'll be honest. I don't. I like to shut off for a few months close season. I like to kind of distance myself from it.
I don't blame you this summer.
I've got no idea who they've signed.
No.
I think Grayson's a good manager at this level.
No, they are. I like Grayson.
Has he gone back there? Was he there before?
Yeah, he's gone back. They, the manager they had in the last season resigned. I think he said he didn't want to be manager or something. Fuck knows. I have no idea, but what do you reckon on that 11? Do you reckon we'll go the same or change it? I think he'll change it. Same formation.
I think he'll go with the same shape, but I think he'll change the team.
Yeah, no, I do.
Humphries got to start.
Yeah, I think he'll play Humphries and this new winger.
Yeah, and they come in for Robinson and McLaughlin.
It's probably too late to... Unless Lee and this other fella have been training all week, it's probably too late for them to start as well. So it's
yeah, if we've got a centre mid in, he comes in for Heim.
Well, where does Hutchinson? What is his actual position?
I think he's like a cam.
Is he like a 10? Oh,
yeah,
right,
I think so.
Because I was going to say, if we're playing at home, and he's quite like central, maybe not if he's like a proper 10, but I wouldn't have been too surprised if he played.
He's not a winger. I know that.
No, he's definitely not a winger. But he looks neat and tidy. I saw him last pre-season against Bishop Stortford when he just signed for us. Bishop Stortford. I think it was our 23s. I can't remember.
No,
it might not have been.
It was.
And he played. I remember coming out of it and I was like, he looks good. You could tell. I think he came from almost a better academy.
Although he's the same age.
Yeah, he stood out.
Yeah, he looks more mature.
Yeah. It's just little. It's that little flashes of quality that I'm talking about, like little turns and little touches and sort of bursts of pace that you don't really get. I don't think from players at this level.
No,
they don't possess it. I don't think it's not good enough. They just don't possess it.
Yeah.
Whereas you can tell he's been coached at a probably a decent standard.
And you can learn it, but what I think is a big thing with players like that, and the difference between someone like, let's use Yearwood as an example, being here since he was 8, to someone like Hutchinson. I don't know how long he was at Brighton, but who practiced what they were good at and who practiced what they weren't good at? Because it's a piece of piss to practice what you're good at.
Mm.
Who's going out there as a young kid and practicing everything they're not good at?
Yeah. They're
the ones that get picked up by the Premier League academies.
Yeah, definitely. The more I'm sort of thinking about it, the more I wouldn't be too surprised actually if Hutchinson had got a shout. Just because if we are playing at home, having Hyam and Milligan on the pitch is
a bit more freedom at home, isn't there?
Yeah. If we just say to him, look, stay central. When you get the ball, go on a little run.
Just
have a go, play it wide sort of thing,
but don't play him on the wing.
Because I wouldn't bother playing on the wing. I think it's a waste.
If you ain't going to play him central, don't play him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just think it'd be interesting to see what he's about. He certainly. I think Bond actually likes him, and he's done well he's another one that's done quite well in pre-season.
Him and Humphreys were probably our best performers in pre-season.
Yeah, so
Hutchinson was getting a few assists as well.
Have we got that creativity we're talking about? Have we got it sitting here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, we might have.
And in a midfield three, you can afford to roam forward. If we were playing a 4-4-2, I wouldn't even entertain the idea.
Especially when I think you've got
I didn't probably say play him on the wing.
You've got a good CDM there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So that gives you a lot of licence to go forward because he is going to stay there.
Yeah.
He will very rarely go past the halfway line.
Yeah, not probably anyway.
It'll
just be collect the ball.
Yeah.
Loose ball when you're coming.
Yeah. It'll be like maybe we'll have a corner and he'll sit other side of the D. And that, the centre circle, I don't mean on the penalty box, he'll sit their side of the centre circle. That'll probably be about as far forward as he gets.
Yeah.
Because he's just that anchor between the midfield and the defence.
Yeah. No, I'm quite looking forward to the game, to be fair, now. It's just nice to... I didn't go to the Millwall game, so...
No, I've not been...
I've not been since the Sunderland game, so it'd be quite nice to just be back.
Yeah.
Watching a game of football.
Well, hopefully, it will be a lot less stressful than that last one.
Oh, you'd like to think... Well, no, it definitely will be, but... If we're 2-0 down after half hour, alarm bells will be ringing.
I'll be back in the pub.
Yeah, I will be worried a bit, but... Based on that one game we saw, alright, it's one game, it's hard to judge, but based on that, what are your expectations for the season?
I think we can have a good season. Like I said right at the start, if you can nail that, some people are quick learners, some people aren't. You can't really call it. It isn't if.
Yeah.
But if he nails it, we'll be a good team.
Yeah.
And we'll be hard to beat. Actually, one other thing I wanted to mention.
I think we'll be hard to beat as well, in fairness.
One thing I wanted to mention on the Coventry game. We got better as the game went on.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. The second half, ironically, we won. That's the half we lost.
Yeah.
But we were better.
But I think that shows huge improvements in our fitness levels.
Oh, no, without a doubt.
We got better as the game went on.
No, without a doubt.
We conceded so many late goals last year because we were blowing out of our arse.
Yeah.
So that is testament to the work that's been put in pre-season. And even their own individual work when they were on their holidays and whatever.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that in 6 weeks. It takes time to get fit.
Yeah,
stamina fit.
Definitely.
So we've definitely 100% improved our fitness. That was a massive plus.
Yeah, you are right though. It was quite obvious actually because if anyone was going to get that goal after obviously they scored, if anyone's going to get a late goal, it's going to be us.
Yeah. When Cox and Humphreys came on, we were battering them.
Yeah, I thought we were a lot better team.
We didn't. I don't think we had a corner until the 77th minute, and we've ended the game with 5 corners. We were peppering them.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I reckon another 10 minutes we'd have got a goal.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I know what you're saying. It's pointless saying it. Almost,
it's completely pointless.
Yeah,
it's
I get your point.
If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle.
But no, I'm still unsure on the season, Joe. Not even just being negative. I'm just unsure. I'm just unsure if the players can cope with the system. And then what happens if You know, Ralph went down 2 times. All right, he carried on. He
Yeah.
went down 2 times. He potentially might be one that's not playing. What happens if that Saturday he's injured? So then Blackman comes in, which I'm fine with. You know, I've not got a problem with it. But then after Saturday, Lennon's injured, and then say McLaughlin's injured, and then Humphries does his nose.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
The one I think
you know what I mean?
So if Milligan gets injured, we're fucked.
I agree. It would be interesting to see how Hyam got on in that position, because I do think that is his position.
Yeah.
You know.
And I don't think
whilst I'm not a fan, I think that would be the position where probably in the Championship, higher level, he's probably played that role, that or a similar role. You know, just sitting there,
just sits there,
and just mopping up the loose ball. So it might, but it might not be the end of the world, but I do agree that with the way we're trying to play, Milligan looks perfect.
Yeah.
So
I think he's the one we're trying to build this team around.
Yeah. Which is a shame that he's 30 fucking 4 or whatever it is, but he don't play like a 34-year-old.
No,
it's not like I'm looking at him watching a 34-year-old. He looks like he's late 20s.
You think, fuck me, he's old.
Yeah, you know.
Doesn't look it at all.
You know, I can't. We've not really had off the top of my head many old centre mids the last few years. Off the top of my head, we had Timlin.
Oldest one was probably Timlin, but he was here for a number of years, and
not only that, he
aged while he was here.
He had an engine, so he was never one of them. But you know, we've not had it. We've not in the years I can think. We've not had a centre mid that you go, Jesus Christ, he ain't got the legs. We're going to lose the battle there.
Yeah.
He's not quick, but because he's got a good brain,
you don't need to be
he's
quick
ahead of the
if you've
game.
got a brain.
He's ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So I'm still unsure. I mean, I'd accept right now if you said to me, now you have a little cup run, 3rd round, not this fucking what's it called now, the leasing cup. Just honestly,
go
just
away.
Scrap the fucking
Just
cup.
go away.
Just scrap the cup.
But you would go to the final, of course, wouldn't you?
Not fucking shit. I wouldn't go out of protest. The leasing cup final, and you've got to play
leasing.com,
and you've got to play fucking Man United's kids before. No, you can shove up your arse. But yeah, like the proper, even the League Cup. In fairness, if you said to me that we'll get, I don't know, Bristol Rovers the 1st round, we beat them. And the next game we get is, I don't know, QPR away even.
Yeah.
I've not been there. I'll take that. I just want to do something that's slightly different in the cup.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting bored of we either play a shit team and lose, or we fucking get a good team and lose.
Or we get a good team at home.
Yeah, all that. I mean, last year we got Crawley. Fair enough. We made a meal out of that, but we got through it.
Yeah. Fucking
and then we got fucking 2nd best team in League One next game.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, even a non-league trip.
Can
we just have an actual cup run?
I don't think you should be allowed to play against teams in your league in the cup.
I mean, it'd be an interesting rule, wouldn't it?
I hate it.
To redraw. Yeah, I can't stand it. Does me head in.
Yeah. Are they in your league now? Redraw
it. It'd be an interesting concept, and it wouldn't ever work.
No, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm not suggesting.
Yeah, no, I get your point.
Although far more complicated rules have been brought in.
But let's just say that the perfect cup run for me would be 2 non-league rounds away to places you're never going to go to ever in your life. Literally, the ones in the arse end of nowhere.
Yeah.
We beat them. 3rd round, we get, I don't know, Arsenal away.
Yeah. Never been there either.
I've never been there. But jumps out. I just want a cup run. I can't stand these seasons.
It's been so boring not having a cup run. A proper cup run.
I say even last year, it's like we finally won a cup game, but then we got Barnsley at home, and it was like, without being negative, we knew we was going to lose.
I mean, it was better than Barnsley away.
True, because I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
And like,
just
for so long,
I personally don't think we're going to have a playoff push. I'd love to be proved wrong. I just personally can't see it. So if we had a playoff push, I don't really care about the cup run. But if you're telling me we finish 15th, but we have a 3rd round FA Cup run, I would honestly take that right now. Yeah. And then next season, you go again.
I am sort of expecting...
And
I'll take it. I think we're just going to have a season of consolidation.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I would take 15th right now.
And I think after last season we need that. Cause
if we
Bond can't change everything in one window. I know you get like a January window, but it's 1 month. That's not it's not long enough.
And you always overspend in them fucking windows anyway, didn't you?
Because
we nearly paid money for that Walsall fair last year. God, we didn't do that.
Yeah. Because he'd have still been here.
Yeah.
And we probably wouldn't have got Humphreys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he'd probably be given like a 3-year deal. And he'd probably be injured.
Yeah. Oh, he would have been injured, I doubt.
So, yeah. So Bond has got...
He's got a 2-year deal, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, there are still players here that I'm going to call it the Chris Powell hangover.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So he almost needs to get this year out of the way to then get rid of them lot.
It's next summer that really becomes his clean slate.
Yeah.
Because he's got an opportunity to release. Yeah. I think all of
it'd be pretty much the midfield.
Players. Yeah, the midfield.
It'd be the midfield.
Dieng and Heim only got a year left. I think Mantom's only got a year left.
I think Mantom might have a year left, and he'd probably struggle to get a new contract.
And Lennon's got 2.
Yeah. I think Lennon signed a 3-year deal, didn't he? Yeah. So he's got 2 left. But if he plays like he did Saturday and he's a fit, and I'd say fair enough.
I've not got an issue with him.
But yeah,
like if he's fit.
If we're doing well and we're mid-table, I'm more than happy to say we've got give Bond another year. More than happy to say that. Yeah. And if it doesn't work after that, depending on how the season goes, we either say thanks, see you later, or we say actually we're really unlucky, or actually for a little bit more, you could take us up and we give him another deal.
It's just weird.
I don't think Ron likes changing managers. He doesn't. You can tell he doesn't.
He doesn't.
So
he was really forced into that last year.
Yeah. You could argue he was. I think when it comes to we're going back now. I think when he came up with Brown, even though with Brown he wasn't going to be here past the season.
Yeah.
So as a case of
same as Farrell.
I might as well get rid of him now. He didn't want to get rid of Powell.
No, he didn't.
So it's one of them.
You would have to say that he didn't leave it too late because we did stay up.
Yeah.
But he very nearly left that one too late.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But he had to in the end.
Yeah. I remember people saying, it was like, you only said last week you weren't going to sack him and now you've sacked him or whatever it was. And it's like,
because we lost again.
We just got fucking turned over with like 1,000 fans. He's put 3 coach travel.
He's rolled on.
And everyone...
Have you got any idea how much that must have cost out of his own pocket to lay on 3 coach travel and we've not had a shot on target?
And everyone
I bet he was raging.
Said it was fucking abysmal.
Yeah, I bet he was absolutely raging.
Yeah. And especially with all the so-called what happened afterwards, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Fucking no one there.
Yeah, so I mean... Yeah, let's fucking forget.
You're right, where's Chris? Don't know. Is it David Lloyd?
We're keeping the ball more. And let's face it, it's a bit of a shit cliche, but if you've got the ball, they can't score.
Yeah. You're obviously not going to keep it for 90 minutes.
Yeah, you're not going to have the ball for 90% of the game.
But if you just have it for more than they do.
Yeah.
And create something.
Yeah. So... let's just see how it goes.
I think we will. I'm intrigued by this new winger though because
he's really highly rated.
Yeah, but he's 20. Yeah. Which don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 20 is old.
No, I know what you're saying. It's not like he's 17 and he's burst through and they're going, actually, can we get him some game time?
He's not played for anyone.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is his first loan move and he's 20. It looks like something has held him back a year or 2.
He got injured, didn't he, I think? Which is classic.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure...
Surprised he weren't here last season.
Yeah. He's probably from our youth. But I think that's what I read. I'm not saying that wasn't held him back. I'm pretty sure when I looked it up, it said he struggled with injury last year.
Fucking brilliant.
So, yeah.
But I like the look of him. I'm not going to judge that YouTube video where he's hit the post.
Oh, yeah.
I mean... Who looks shit in their YouTube compilation and he's hit the post in his YouTube compilation? It's not a great endorsement, is it?
Yeah.
But I like the look. I've seen his Instagram. For a winger, he looks quite stocky.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like someone that's going to get brushed off the ball.
Yeah.
Or like bullied.
Yeah. As long as he comes here and gives his all, I don't really... I'm not. Yeah, he's not going to be here next year, is he? So.
But that's what I kind of like about it with these loans now. I'm just treating it. We've got him on a year's contract.
I think you have to, really, don't you?
Because
I fucking hate loans.
We've got no chance of signing these players.
Yeah, I only like a loan when it's with the option to buy them or option to sign them, which we've done a few times. But I do. I must admit, I do hate loans where it's you can sign him and then next year we're going to loan him out to hire, and I think actually, fuck off then.
That's like what's happened with Taylor Moore, isn't it? And in fairness to him, he's got in at his parent club.
Yeah. fair play to him.
Yeah.
I hope he does well there.
Yeah. Well, I watched that game as well, and
he done shit on one. There was one goal.
It was the third goal. He give the ball away high up the pitch, but it still travelled a long way to come back. So he did give the ball away, but I thought prior to that he held his own.
Yeah, I agree.
And the same with Sam Hart as well. I know he got a knock.
He was due to be in the. I'm not saying he'll start. He went to be in there first.
Because I read a quote from Tony Mowbray saying that they weren't going to loan list him.
Yeah.
They want him to be in the first team.
Yeah. That's good. So that's two players in fairness that came last season and actually gave their all.
They wanted it.
Yeah. Not especially over Moore, but Hart could have easily came here in January when he did, and gone, this is fucking shit.
And sacked it
But in fairness to him, he got better and better because he did. I thought he looked poor, and every game, not only did he get better, he looked like he wanted it more.
Yeah. I think he got right into it.
Yeah, he almost got up for it.
Yeah.
He probably just thought, actually, no, I'm enjoying myself.
I really liked him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I liked them both. Like, I don't think we ever had any chance of getting them back. But
there might be one or so, but sometimes you get a loan player and you think, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them, you think you don't want to be here.
Yeah, but no, I got the impression that them two actually did, and there'll be two careers that I'll certainly follow now.
Yeah.
And hope they do well.
Yeah, that's fair play to him.
And hopefully that injury to Hart's not too. I don't think it is, but.
It was just a hamstring, I think.
Yeah, I hope he's not torn it or anything.
Yeah. Anyway, finally, just before we go, predictions for Saturday.
No, win.
Yeah.
2-0 win. First home game.
I'm going to 1-0.
Full of optimism.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-0.
We're going to win.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 1-0 win.
Are you going both going for a clean sheet?
Yeah, I'm going to say clean sheet.
Yeah.
I thought we should have kept the clean sheet.
You've got to be full of optimism
on Saturday. It was literally that one. The way they just pulled us apart of it, and it was just a bad goal for us defensively to concede. It was one of them. It wasn't like it was a really good finish, but it's not a screamer. Do you know what I'm saying?
It was a bit of a daisy cutter.
Yeah, it's a good finish at the bottom corner. And they've created it sort of out of nothing. They've just had runners and it's created space, and it's fair enough. It was a good goal.
That goal is actually everything we're missing.
Yeah.
Creating something out of nothing.
Yeah. But that's kind of my point I'm almost making. Like, apart from that, where we just didn't follow, it was 0-0 that game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was a very even game.
Yeah. So. But yeah, 1-0.
We got.
I'm going to say Humphrey's scorer as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Humphreys to get them both.
Yeah, are you going 2, aren't you?
I'm going 2-0, yeah. And I'm backing him to be league top scorer. Stop fucking benching him.
Yeah. What did you get, 41 didn't you?
40-1, yeah.
I wasn't that confident.
I normally do a soppy promotion bet, but I thought I'll do this.
I've actually done that this year, 5 on.
I thought the top goal scorer bet was slightly more realistic than the promotion bet.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Right, well, when's the next one, Drew? You reckon what?
I'll try and get this one out before Blackpool because we'll look a bit stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, we actually had done one before the start of the season, but
we've had a bit of a mare with iTunes, but it seems to be a common problem. It's not just us.
Yeah. So
even if we've got to stick this one on SoundCloud and YouTube again, we'll get it out there before the weekend.
Yeah.
Follow all the socials.
But yeah, hopefully, but then we can do episode 2. What do you reckon? End of this month?
We'll try and do a monthly.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I'm so busy at the minute. Weekly would kill me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that. People don't listen to weekly anyway. They get bored.
No, don't listen to us too.
Yeah.
These two pricks. I'm expecting someone in the blue ball and say, "Is that dickhead off that podcast?"
Yeah, is that dickhead on the radio? But yeah. Right. Well, let's leave it at that then.
Yeah.
Right. See ya.
See you later.